is kind of a throwback, that two-point shot. Quickly becoming a thing of extinction in the NBA, especially with Houston. That's a three from Paul. Well, their lead back to 3, and the Rockets 5 of 8 from the field.
Well, that's where Gordon's been good, is attacking the paint. He has struggled shooting the 3 at 20%.
Has this uncanny ability, Stan, to compartmentalize his emotions and everything that he's had going on in his life. Of course, he's a family man.
Right now, offense is the problem.
So Dort is 0 of 6, and the Thunder are 3 of 16. Paul elevates the deck. Both a little bit slow to get to their feet. Here comes Harden taking on Dort. Kick out pass. McLemore. Contested 3 won't go, and the rebound by Paul. Look out. Boy, Harden looks like he's shaken up. Here's Rivers, puts it on the deck against Paul. Old teammates with the Clippers, not that time. Paul up the floor to Schroeder. He's been instant offense this season off the bench. Missed 4 of the last 5 seeding games with that right quad strain. Drive and kick. Here's Paul. Still 8 on the timer. This will be a foul against Gordon.
And Lou Dort has 9 shots. That's not going to work for Oklahoma City. They've got to figure out a way to get those other guys involved.
Here's Baisley on a 3. That's good.
That will help their offense.
Westbrook, little jump pass outside. That's a long 3 by Gordon, who continues to struggle now. Gordon is now 1 for 6, and he's 0 of 3 from deep. Whistle blown in the transition.
The rim.
How good has Schroeder been the last couple of games of this series? Quiet start so far here. As he fires at 3, right on cue. Splash!
Wins 76 points.
Strong move to the cup by Gordon. Jump pass and an interception as Paul throws it away. Turnover. Tucker. Ahead of the field to Green. Wants to take Baisley. A little bit too strong. Saved by Westbrook. And Green still.
P.J. Tucker, not a great ball handler. Not one of the great drivers in the league. Can't give him layups.
3-pointer from Paul off the back of the Harden.
Well, Harden's going to be very aggressive now with Lou Dort out of the game. Harden doesn't think anyone else on the floor has any
bench with 3 personals. 8 on the timer. Paul shoots over Covington and 6 it. Only in Lillard, of course, likely done for the rest of the series. Had to leave the campus to have that right knee examined, and we will be watching later tonight on TNT. Here is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And Stan, you just said it during the break.
Targeting every time down the floor, so he better get it going offensively because they're going at it defensively.
Well, same could be said for Chris Paul. He's been awfully quiet so far. 2 of 6 from the field as Covington gets down.
Matchups are important. Houston doing a great job at both ends of the floor, understanding the personnel and attacking matchups.
Another turnover, that time by Paul, and look at Gordon. They just keep on coming.
It works. So grab your phones at home, open your camera. If you scan that picture, immediately you'll see a link to voter registration. So if you haven't done it yet, you can thank Coach for it. This, though, part of a larger...
As you see there. And how do the Thunder respond here down the stretch? They're down 18 points. Paul. Adams is there to clean it up. Had this Houston team 1 win away from the NBA Finals a couple of years ago. We know about his contract as Paul squares up and hits. Broke off extension talks.
Both Baisley and Danilo Gallinari to get enough shooting on the floor.
Paul steps into a long 3, and they're going to need Paul to...
On the roll, making the extra pass. There he sets the great screen to open up the 3. Daniel House, normally just known for his shooting, is helping this Houston offense in other ways.
Boy, Houston right now doing it at both ends of the floor, and psychologically, Stan, you just have to wonder about Gilgeous-Alexander. Seems rattled, perhaps, with his struggles tonight. Rivers to the cup, can't finish. Rebound, Baisley. Here's Dort, blocked by Harden. Loose ball, Paul, and this will be a reach-in foul against Harden. Rockets haven't needed much from Westbrook so far. He's played 18 minutes and has scored 5 points. Paul left open.
They're just letting him shoot the ball.
What an unbelievable performance by Houston in the quarter. Hard to believe this was a 3-point game at
To see how a young guy like Lou Dort responds in Game 6. You know, when you're going to be in a matchup against James Harden, it's going to be
a doubleheader tomorrow. Celtics Raptors beginning that second round series, and then Clippers and Dallas. For more on those games, you can visit NBA.com or visit the NBA app. Well, if you just popped on with us, as Westbrook comes full head of steam, blocked at the rim by Nader. This was a 3-point Rockets lead at halftime before the Rockets just blew the doors off on them in that third quarter. Nader swallowed up at the rim. Dennis Schroeder ejected from this game right around the 7-minute mark of the third quarter. Huge loss, especially for the Thunder. We know how good Schroeder is.